And now a word from Brother Buford.
Hey, Hortense. Put that cigarette out. I'm filming over here. You know better than that. All right. Oh, we're on? Oh. Is it working? Test, 1, 2, test. Working. Hello, and welcome to Ask Brother Buford. Today I'm going to be talking about the dangers of electronics. I had a really good email sent to me. I'll read it to you right here on my iPad. What's that, Hortense? No, my iPad is different. It has been anointed. That's right. Derek in Brumley, Missouri says, Derek in Brumley, Missouri says, I have seen so-called preachers reading the Bible off of these electronic devices. Devices, that's what it ought to be called. I didn't know Jesus ever emailed anybody. I couldn't help but wondering if old Brother Buford thinks the inspired Word of God is still inspired if it's not written on paper. Well, I'm glad you asked, Derek. Thank you very much for the input. I want to talk to you about these electronic devices. You see, you go back to the original script text of the Word of God and you find that it is written on paper. It is not written on electronic devices. You understand when Jesus sat down with the King James man and you understand when Jesus sat down with King James and they wrote that Bible out. They used a pencil and a paper. They sat down with their hands and they wrote those words out. They didn't sit down on no computers and type it in on some kind of keyboard. No, sir, they did not. You see, these young whippersnappers, they use this internet and go to these websites. Yeah, that's right, whippersnappers and websites. They used a pencil and they used a paper. I'm going to tell you something, brothers and sisters. Whenever you get up to the glory land, when you get up to the Beulah land, you're going to find out up there in heaven that they're not going to have any computers. They're not going to have any keyboards and screens. They're going to have a pencil and a paper. That's what they're going to have. It is time for us to get back to the standards of the Word of God, to get back to the standards of how things ought to be done. It is time for us to use the simple things. Like a pencil, like a piece of paper, like a chicken. A chicken? What am I doing? What is chicken? Dagnabbit, now you done got eggs on my pulpit. So, thank you, Derek, for asking your question. It was a very good one. And today I want to encourage you, if you would like to ask Brother Buford a question, simply go to your email account on your device and email me at askbrotherbuford@aol.com. Ask Brother Buford at aol.com. You see the address right here in front of you. Go there and ask me a question, and then I will get to you. But before we go, I want to encourage you. Don't you forget, if you don't hear anything today, you need to hear this. Do not drink wine because it leads to rock and roll music.
This has been a word from Brother Buford.
Hortense. Hello, welcome to Ask Brother Buford. Today I'm going to be talking about the dangers of the satanic. What am I trying to say? Like it. Today I'm going to be. This is going to be so hard. If you would like to ask Brother Buford a question, simply send an email to askbrotherbuford.com. I'm sorry. Boom. Blooper. Like a chicken. Simply go on to your internet device and go to your. This is so hard.
Amen, Brother Buford.
This is so hard. Like a like a chicken.
Flap. I want it to flap. Wonder how that's going to turn out if I splice it all together.